and we are seeing now your social media handles up. And they Airbus and send some more Office of Special Prosecutor OSP account one so much say one more jet to Mr. Fede government official one no Mampenida Daniel Mahama. Mampeni Abediache Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Kasa Efagana Kwai by way ACC say obeying $12 billion for their year in CCA Kenya. Said the Ghana mine ye bet me as a son yomu enti Mampenida Dajo Mahama ya was I prabe bio say Ghana phone and a bit me CC Ghana. Yebefri o my Ghana mu na ye de ani achempo faman eso a say sama abama wi a ebo nyasem ketewa yiyu ayehwehwemu de aba say July bosom ye twa mu no na emu ehye echen July bebre abesene kro emfie bebre emu ensem bi atiti seye ene yabo ano a yede amano ne nsem ka ho agodie mu nsem ne nkae aka yede ni nyina eto aso sikasem nkomodie nyina eka ho bi yede aseda Emma Express Group na yede abomafo nyina mane say wopese otu kwan ana pese obabi tu kwan a ko Express Group visa sem ene ho nkratasem nyina ombehwe atoto ama wo bo hye ba electrical senso eden kane apane ho nyoma nyina bedwa so ye omanfo to bie sese won dan ena feto mo party clinic nso yare no abubu ama waye mre untimi nya ba bia amfa wani emfa wanante na niema nko yima wa ko hu faithful na omudro eye tatahwe wode beka wo ama ho ato medin de Akua Asiedua yemfa bre ne yemfa kase ni chirimu ento amoso yedi kan akonsem no mu a Ghana Office of the Special Prosecutor eye lawyer kisi ejaben ene dey wa friends some troford in Simbia to just say and sensembia sisi ye Mampenida da John Evans Atamel se penso ya yesuma play to ene nkomodi akoye bibia edeja ye benya government official 1 ena fe and sensembia ka ho intermediary number 5 ene ni nyina no ene wabo ho amane chim say afi de efunu nani awai government official 1 no na ye Mampenida da John Dramani Mahama
of the following individuals. Government official 1, individual 1. The individual described as government official 1 by the UK court and individual 1 by the US court is John Dramani Mahama. He is a citizen of Ghana. He was the vice president of Ghana from 7 January 2009 to 24 July 2012. He was the president of Ghana from 24 July 2012 to 7 January 2017. His tenure of office as the Vice President of Ghana coincided with the time frame of the UK and US investigation of the first Airbus campaign for the sale of 2 C-295 aircraft to Ghana. His term of office as the President of Ghana occurred during the UK and US investigation time frame of the second Airbus campaign for the sale of 1 C-29 aircraft to Ghana. Intermediary 5, Consultant 4. The individual described as Intermediary 5 by the UK court and Consultant 4 by the US court is known both as Samuel Adam Mahama and Samuel Adam Foster. He is a UK citizen and also a citizen of Ghana. He is a younger brother of the full blood of John Dramani Mahama, former president of Ghana, referred to above. His birth name is actually Samuel Adam Mahama, but he was adopted from Ghana and taken to the UK in 1972 by a British missionary couple. He assumed the last name of his adopted parents, Foster, at age 9. He lost touch with his Ghanaian family until 1997. Intermediary 6, Consultant 5. The individual described as Intermediary 6 by the UK court and Consultant 5 by the US court is Philip Sean Middlemas. He is a UK citizen. He is an English television and radio actor and businessman. He is a close friend of Samuel Adam Foster, otherwise known as Samuel Adam Mahama. Intermediary 7.
Abusuafo yetoa ensem ne so. Ghana mampani abedi achi onukroya na etu franka de ma NPP amanyukuo Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eni wakasa de nsem bia tudwa se NPP aban ba ye waye akwan papa dodo na nso aka ye bi wo hɔ a ye guso dada ne mu atutu nti wo se yesiesie ne yetitem aban be hia America dollars no billion dumienu ena wo de ayesan siesie kilometers brofo kwansini aka be ye mpemaduokono nan ahanu ne miensa 94,230 kilometers ye no no esese wo ye ho adwuma na de o matumi aye no ohamu bupendu asanwotwe 38% ena de aka no ye be ye ho adwuma.
We face in accelerating infrastructure development in emerging economies. Our government recognizes the critical role that road infrastructure plays in our national development agenda. We are committed to ensuring that our road network supports our economic ambitions, enhances the quality of life of our citizens, and leaves a legacy for future generations. However, to realize these goals, we must confront the significant financing gap that threatens to undermine our progress. According to recent estimates, our nation requires $12 billion to clear the maintenance backlog and enable the network of about 94,203 kilometers to be at an optimal level. However, current funding levels only cover about 38% of this requirement, not even 50%, leaving a significant shortfall. This gap translates into deteriorating road conditions, increased maintenance costs, and missed economic opportunities. Globally, the situation is similar. The African Development Bank reports a continental infrastructure financing gap of between $68 billion and $108 billion annually.
Ghana mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ya okeka ne ho safi Ghana fonsanto aba ema omedi oman no eso se mampani wakobo edwa campaign guso ya woni omanfo na kodi nkomo ne nsem nyina ne kyerese Ghana yo man a nyame ehyiran ye woni oma bebre ho ne aka ne so omanfo nyina beka bom na ya kyekere oman no.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wana problem ena wo kasa kyerɛ Ghana for mpanifo ene Ghana for nyina se ho behia se nyina ebe ke ho abom na yetimi aboa ama yakyekyere Ghana na ɔman no sese baabi a yesi ne tiri ase akwa akodu no se nyina yanke ho amom amoa ɔman no nkyekyere a ebe yɛ den ama Ghana
So I want to thank all of you first for your support, for your encouragement since we arrived in this region. I want to thank our security officers who have provided us with security. The police officers have been with us all around the region. The military were with us in Boko. They provided us professional security protection. The media who came with us from Accra, they've left their families. They followed us everywhere we've gone. The local media who have joined them, I want to thank you because you have made it possible for Ghanaians to see everything that we've done here. The regional executive, you've organized very well the program, even though it's run a bit late sometimes. You did your best, and we want to thank you, regional executives. Well done. My campaign manager, Professor Joshua Alabi, I want to thank him very much for managing the campaign and leading the campaign in the Upper East region. I want to thank our sound engineers, our satellites engineers who have been beaming our signals live. I want to thank them. I want to thank the chiefs of Upper East region. I want to thank all the MPs who left everything and have followed us everywhere we've gone. All of you, thank you very much.
Ghana man soafo ane asoya ehwe emma nkwada ne nipa nyina ye die wunsem so Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection ene mpanyimfo eda no makasa de nsem bia to bia sa enche won enu anuane ketresa enuane ma school feeding mofra no mpanyimfo ebe ye nhihayefo nyina afoforo ya afia ye besimu a ye di school September busumi mu no wo mo behwe se ohawe wo ho a wo musika tua ne nyoma akoye akwansidie nyina no obeyi de free ho erabada Akua Newman ene soafo ya oda so ye ya no ene when is some trophy twin common crying and what in similar to him.
And I bear this wedding who partners or this accredited don I about my Ghana Jumedium, and I'm so am I and cry. Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, and they batch you more. A year school feeding Jumedino and pay for and share a school for baby school, the Bequa Ben for Council cry. The Akua Newman, a minister, I was we, then can say when the witch him say, it will be an Jumedino, how would you opinion Nemo, Nina, and my Jumedian to me fan into my pa infra. And Tina and pay 4 years as a cry, the Jumedian Aqua Ben for Council, or sharing himself a Buama school feeding program Jumedino afanti mapa efra na aboa ama adesuane adetwe akoso.
So with data collection, it's also going to be online. What we've been running was a manual system where the caterer fills a form and then the SHEP coordinators also verifies and the head teacher also does. This is all manual. But now it's all going to be electronic. They're going to use tablets to do this or a cell phone as well. Can do these verifications. So going forward in collecting data, in ensuring that people cooked or they didn't cook, everything is going to be on the MIS, that system. And it's going to give us real-time updates. We will know today the number of caterers who cooked. We don't have to wait till the end of the term to determine, because it was paperwork, they now have to put everything together, send it to the region, send it to national, they validate. So it smoothens the process, it streamlines the process for everybody. It makes it a more efficient system, and that's why it's needed at this point that we leave the paperwork behind and we work with a paperless and online system where it's digital. We are digitalizing the system to make it streamlined and to make it efficient for everybody, caterers, the ministry, the secretariat, everybody that has an input to play. I think it will take out a lot of the issues we've been facing with even duplicate contracts. So that also wipes that out because people can't just go and photocopy someone's contract and start cooking. So I'm very happy that this system has come now.
Was a Casachile Jumeya say, and a rather Akua Newman, a Casaya de affirmative action bill. Ye ne a quatom Rashabi Drenim, now Omaja Tumu Aboche de Akuma Mampeni Jitum now the Nensa Eshasia, Nabaya Emra, Abba, Ebeboma, and ne Yanamuntu, Manimu Ebay. Now say, yes, Sanwa, Bebwa, Amanoma, Nanka Hinta or Memu, Nini, Memai, or one some at the Achechero Mino.
And I would like to inform everybody here that it hasn't gotten to the president yet. I met with the head of legislation. He's still tidying up a few things on the bill, on the act actually. And once he's done tidying it up, then it can be sent to the president for his assent. And so at this point in time, it is not like the president hasn't signed it. It is not with the president yet. It will soon be with him. Speaking about tokenism and the fact that we'll just be putting women, round pegs in square holes or square pegs in round holes. I want to assure the people of Ghana that the women in this country are qualified. And so it's not going to be a matter of tokenism. We are all aware of the input women make into the Ghanaian society. And I'd like to assure them this is not just a matter of taking people who are unqualified and putting them in positions because we have a minimum of 30% to adhere to. At this point, we are all aware of what STEM education is. We are all aware of what the government is doing to ensure that females get access into male-dominated even courses, even in the universities. If you realize, the universities have set up policies that are getting a lot more women into the sciences, into mathematics. And so I can assure you that once these women finish their courses, in fact, we are asking for parity, but maybe there might be even more than
Afi 2024 inyame admo December busumi mu dia etoso nson Ghana for koto abayi mampani ni mrahwebidwafo na ene asantimanta mu electoral commissioner panyin a waba abesi de no okọ anaso so free ha sei ekọ anan owura osei insia ene yensem training kwabna from pom manso to anamone na kodi nkomo ebisa no de yisi na hyehyede ato akwan mu ene de wo hwe ani mu kwan
Abusua abatu a ewo ye nemu yi afutuo bebre e na ekoso ebinom nso abo mu tirimopo so mu bedi bone ne nyina mu no emwa oman asomdwe a ye hwehwe owura wosensia na ye yisi boss Ashanti region ya nini nkomo musa ne se so far so good yisi ahoboa tesen titiru Asante mantem mu oba ye nche de nanso bemensi nso man sana waham
abatu se efri ase ache pa since 92 and I disagree ya ebesi 2024 yi I can say there nanso dia osebako edin kugo na bako edin kunim ni nyane se de obedin kunim no obedin kwampaso na de obedin kugo so obehu se na hoboa na amoa no nti de be se ne se I can see nti no obia nya na dwen se da no onkofa basabasa ya ma am se ye hwe se free registration ebe ya me metima de mesemsi mboka se owura dampare ne na pamfo omo ye determine se ye ma obia nya bebi mfa no honni nti ye be se ma obia mfa no nkoto amanie mu nti no obia nimra so then duru afa okada okoto aba no wasan ba abetena fie ebonunum na ofu se wo akonya so bekoja na akoye ne ye kan no na se declare no na wokọ nti basa bia nti ye be se Ashanti region in particular mo bia anya na adwen se obefa kotikwan bi de basa ya ba say security service no will not allow you to do that nti empese ebewie na de obedin kunu no say ono na ho de nam na din kunim ne want mani kunu su asanka se ma ho boa na ama me kwan nti mese tiefo na hwefo na se then drew ha ya bia ya nti no enye we na ebekofa oyu na ba e na gidi se ebesa twa sa continue akosi asundwemu a bibia entochema me gidi sa so
Doctor Bia Oshe Eni, St. Michael's Hospital, Pram, so Elbosum Tumen Santimantimu, Dr. Francis Amakujenfi, and Wakasa to Ghana for Yinafo, set Nititu Yanante Ewe Riemua, Yenya and Katani, and also said Chichibi, ya supported Crabboya, Rientimi Moyanino Tin, and now a Phoebe, I who can baby Emetosono, Nina Ebobai, Emma Enino, and young one day, Quabna from Pomanson, and it didn't see me by.
Ebinu machre se wonom de omo ankwayare sabia ena omo ekwaje ahwehweniwa no okọ wedding bi okọ ayie bi okọ abedinto bi dwumadie bi ase ena okọ o hye na atade no o hye obi a oto ahwehweniwa no no so mami ntobi mfansi matade so o hye no so we fata pa ena o de koye e wo ha obi wo ho ana wonom a ehyehye ahwehweniwa hodo e de ko dwumadi ahodo ase a enye de doctor akan efro mo apem
ne papa mu de nka ya bibre mu ha de ka obi a timi hye sunglasses a enka ye isanse awiana no odin mfuturo wa ha na abo wani ne ho ban ba se e ba se ye hye de broni beka se spectacles anasa hwehweni wa etnetne ani na eno de ye nuanu mo moto no abonten no etimi de ohaw ebrew ni nyina ne se ahwehweni wa na wo hye no ye se eye powers ana eboa mo wani na time hu na de enti de wo to no ene wani ne power na eye pe ana ebru wani ne so ni nyina se ebru so a ebe masa ne hu ade no aye bisi pa ana se isuachen ne wani ne wo se nya ebetimi so de ohaw abrew enti ye wan so ko wedding no ko naming ceremony normal sunglasses normal sunshades ne de ubetimi ahye but say bi obi on na mana oso me kan ade a me hu na wakogina oso hwe na wahye ohu ne se o kan na ohu no eno ano no oba ye ha anaso ko eye clinic bia ansana ye be ka che oso ye ma spectacles no na ye hwehwemu pa hu se o fata na esipi nso se ye ma spectacles na ebeboa ni nyina ne se edin na de sa bisibisi ye no aba I was see you at the potia, must have BCBC and upper. Say ye who are Sadia no Eda so honomo, and no I want how I bit me their bread and Nino. Obi or Baba Hospital, Beshan or none and Nino, or Shakane and I will but I didn't obey Bibia a comma, and no sound bit me a mano. I wish you were a bond and Nino home buying free area, and ye be a radiations and no. Obi so dear or why, and my name who not the any man of space no. Send a bear obit me who na de and I feel so be all cry sɛnea n'ani na yɛ no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa yɛ nuanom a yɛsɛ ɔmo ani nkora yɛsɛ ɔhwɛ no me baabi na ebi wɔ ha no na yɛ saa error no ɛna de abanti yɛ ma no space na atene saa error no enti obiara wɔ botaeɛ ɛne timupo bi nti a yɛde spectacles no yɛ den ɛma no.
Dr. George Asante, a senior lecturer on Okra and the Department of Information Technology, ano ewo Akentiapia Minka University Amstead, ya ewo kumase. Nenam so wakasa chere aban se omeboa na IT education and asa wumesu for computer any abe for quantum pon wan disua no aban ne manani enko ho eye esan se na wiase baby akosie no yedu computer wiase a ene eno a na eye bibia.
Man say, and then the old bit to the Jawa ban is our education every man. So, Oberton or a woman, council because an penny for say as I know, in New Biosa. Even say, you did this, obey your fool, obey Jika, obey your big crowd when your woman sooner at the Patawa and Faso at the Baswaman. Into two school for no for say, or more graduating, or more addition, or more call money into a monk coswa, you know, in Siadia, or more money, Mercer, or more money. They are set at a chair for some coswa more day entity a part and near Abotre and then see our the man school for no cosso. Near shower for some friends, I said, or more coswa, more brain, I didn't afraid of baby. I see here, as I say, your boy or more my addition. In a private school, concentration now for government school. It just as a private school. Why if you are bound this in fact debate in the course now me the farm can find say me abandon to say all woman but a family need to make cancer abandon to me fellow woman say yet a teacher for no more private school no when yasa competencies nudia obetumi de sa technology actually maybe how many one say ICT teacher and also this ICT tools math teacher be to the English teacher be to the social studies to the it is a science at the end of my private school teacher for now women competencies here bit my school
yeko emfifi mantam no emu yeko gomu atakwa waye amane nyina ama ohemfofore sai ya nana atakwakwa eji opusu ya otoso enson ne no na wakasa ede ache Ghana man nyina sai afi ye to aba obi ahwe so obedi ne huni kasa twetwe ne kasa emfasomdwe ma no yebeyi ne nyina de free ho sara nso na waye ahoba afahye ahoba kase festival eno so akoso ewo hobie
Enfie kakranie ena gomuata kwa ewo mfimfi mantamu akonya eto empan ebeye gromu ni nyina dadwen ene wo mpaye kase se nananom ebeboa na yenya obi obetena edwane so ede ama wo mu na waboa ma embuntuo hu nsem so atimi afa ne ntampa efra nananom ene tweda mponyankopon atie won sufrem ayi obi ede ama wo na sese ni nkonya din ene nana ata kwakwa ejuri opusu awotoso ensom na waye amamre ene amane ade nana etna edwaso ewieye no ode afutuo ma ne manfo enkanka wona watu batanyina se ebraso se wo bafie na wo kyekere gomuata kwa ebom ebie ode afutuo ede ma amanyoku ahodo ewo mayimu ene Ghana fo nyina ewo afi abatuo mu
for ha memne wo bate meka champion for our government me there is a town called gomuata kwa if they don't know takwa so ya Ghana ho na ba sem suni enye zon kase ya ho abai na mu wiya mo ba gina ha wode mo ka be sa de mo campaign mumbra na mboka bibia nchen ye betie ho de bia ye betie ho mumbra mo baba mo enu kan chen ye betie ho politicians mama kan shiro yakoto aba yakapeduma mo mankasa mama kape mustem adi ma kokwa ma buachi na ade abatu ebotu ya piasomdwe se woyanko wo party bia onyo wotanfo mani ni de party de yɛde nkɔfo na yɛde nkɔfo de yɛde party nta kakasada na nka wonyanko yi wafa na nka atwena bo wafa na yi ehu de wonyanko yi wafa pepepe na ahyase yɛn nkɔkɔnsa ade wei wonwa mo yɛ madum njai yɛbɔto abe awo abe yɛ tutrasɛm yɛfa ho nkyɛw ade me kyerɛ me patwɔ kɔto aba na kɔ wufi asomdwem mo bɔwi no na bonzima man mo bɔwi no so na bonzima man wala atu aba atu wa obi anyi akwa bachi da na wi so aba ma yenya asomdwe okoma me twɔn
ye mahwefo nyina kwa babusuafo babi aduri ye kohwe sikasem eni se de adwadie ho nkomo etie Ghana adwuma ku baako a ebone homode papa e wodin e wo fanguto emu eye talo Ghana ene wo mo kire afi nko baabi ade nanso wo mo hwa fra se ene adwuma maye na afi a wo mo anya mfaso a se ye tete ato nyina e de free mu a wonya bibi de kofie Isaac ana nsem no nkyere mu wone ho
Brembring oman Ghana abeka abibrim aman ahoro a wotu frango no na tulo Ghana aya djubaku baako a wodi won djuma e wo magnimu na brembring ababetogwa akyere se afi ofa a edikan e wa fempinu ne adunu anan yimun adjumaku infaso atimi epeja akwakoduru America sikano 157 million US dollars eyimu ena asanga tugo bio akyere se adwumaku yi bo modern dimitua tax anasento boa ahorowa ne dodo eye 363 million US dollars a enen no ebeboa mamman no sikasam nso atimi agyina nanso eyi na opening a onan na wada adwumaku na no akyere se enyuma ahoro a empanimfurigu akwanso atimi aboa ama oil production ewo man Ghana mu no atimi akonkan se de wohwehwe o mu se sika ahoro a wohwe anim no de esotewe de nanso no wonsu semfaso ahoro a enen wonyan no enen beboa ma amang no so yesika ayemputu nyuma na efenso no adwumaku tulo Ghana atimi akonkan
yeto aso da so sikasem nkomodia emu na yekokoko board adwuma emu minority ye donkum e Ghana mrahye bedwefie de atodwa se Ghana koko board na koko board adwuma womo adwumadie anso ani ama koko a yenya oman Ghana mu no eso ate afi etwa mu no ne afi mu a ene tons no ene na mpema hensia de onumnum 655,000 tons ene brekro na koko board fo omo nioma a wo ye ne eka wo bo no ekọ 3.4 billion cedis na chese adwuma na omo ye no omo nya mfaso mpo na nso sika ekomu ne doso
Domkuma a ewo emerashe begwam imbrembrem de subosronko erebo Ghana Cocoa Board ewo sika a ne bukosuru je papa a wode ye expenditure ewo Ghana Cocoa Board e kire se edosorodo wo brekro ara oman no koko a yetew ewo oman nimu no erekofom empanimfu e kire se Ghana Cocoa a yetew no esotewe e free 655,000 tons won fi ananga enen atwam wo breko a Ghana Cocoa Board ese sika a ne bo esom 3.4 billion US wa fi pinuni aduonu anagnimu na wode bokoko ho bra e wa magnimu eyi ena ranking member a wonen na wada food agriculture ena cocoa affairs committee ano e parliament ononyamfo Eric Opoku akire se saa hyehye ahorowa empanimfo digu akwanso ni sika ahorowa Ghana Cocoa Board essay e de bo won ho bra e wa head office no e do sododo emwa akuafo.
And the worst of all was recorded in 2023. Cocoa production declined further to 655,000, but office expenditure did not decline. It increased to 3.4 billion. And the Auditor General reports to Parliament that this is largely due to head office expenditure. Cocoa Board head office alone is spending 3.4 billion Ghana cedis, while the entire Ministry of Agriculture is spending something around 2.something billion. Is it not strange? The cocoa is produced in the rural communities from the farms. The people are there.
Office of Registrar of Companies, Registrar General, and Officer was Santimentamimu, Penny or Dano, and an amateur prempe, and they were in Sembia to judge say, you make what would be at to a Juma say, the friend is a false return no ebi. Ya so mo baby be omofala and some woman in your mano, woman sign nimpany for me deum como. Now I hear one one. Wo betimi aboa won ama ne o metimi akoye na ese kura no we fi ase awoye door to door ya akokon krofan na so ema wo hunu ne a eye Isaac Anna ene de semi bae.
Office of the Registrar of Companies eyo man no adwumagu ba ko a won na wo hwe se enwuma ene companies ahoro a oman Ghana mu no wo betimi akere won dinga register won no wo de hye so ahoro agu akwan so wo betimi afile returns na ene na boa ma oman no atimi anya sika ade agu oman no nanso e kamia koye se enwumagu na wo hono mu a wo register wi a na kire se wo betimi afile returns ene nyama ahoro no won ato won adwene mu eyi nam so man panimfu a won na woda asantemantam no asoe ano e wo Registrar of Office of the Companies ORC ade atu go akire se wodan hye ahoro agu akwan so a wode beboa sede ye beya wo betimi aye ntetewe ahoro aye nyuma ahoro betimi di aboa sede ye beya door to door education no e betimi aboa ama compliance no etimi akonkan madam oba pelling a wonen na woda adwumaku na no wesanteman
no returns omo a en renew ye na ye ne omo akasa na ya kire omo se ntisi ye ko door to door ye ko adwumaku no we dey call from company to company, from enterprise to enterprise. They no manya ensaroso ni akire wo muso di wonim no ya kire ne de won.
Afi wo santre shareholders dividends I was say enyumakuru do na etua edema won shareholders no sadia oman no emreku ni 19 Act 992 no eka no I was say wo modern etua edema ORC na won so wode aboa won a wo shareholders e wonyumaku ahoro ni emu.
And company bi also be a yete no or shareholders I say so more dividends but maybe na nimpo se company ni nyamfa so say e mo binti wo mo meje enti sa act yi my to me say emre bi so na se company dividends no se oni a say ye mo dia na meje ya e wo se company ni le ba Office of the Registrar of Companies ne yakura ema nipano because nipano wajini sika sa ode ye adwuma wanya dividend e de kura na ode ye adwuma ntino wo asi beje no there to interest bearing account na se nipa na meji within a certain time there na are revert to the state. And that's one of the new things Act 992.
Ye bejina ORC ensensemi eho na abusafo de kase na kwahomegye atom kraye ba ne to aso ye sports.
Mama Kwaba Brasso and you may so a good emunsem Yaboaboano Ewo Casebone so Yadeba Abedimo Bese Manche Homo Cap Ebasunya Miadma Quesiada and rather ni Aibonte our Tosumino Bese Manche Hene Wakasa Ede Afamacha Ebasono and Webeko Mediama Sporting Club Womo Asie goalkeepers trainer Omanyane Fofro one also a Casa Edefa ne philosophy when you call Olympic Games in Mwene Emema football bronze medal game etuja eho ensem ewa hanom na America to so 4x100 hits ema ne mema ekoso anope ya ni nyina ye ho nsem ewa ha ye de dimo ena anwumre se agudie mu nsem din edi Solomon Carter ye nsem na se edi free ni Aibonte a otoso mienu oyegbese manchehene na kwasiada game Accra so folk any Heart of Lions airborne enrada and central phone shemu eko so na ye busa ne se edenti na okofa Pando Heart of Lions eso mo ne Accra so folk mebo no se afi atwa mu no to safre Accra Great Olympics omo amba na ono de okan susudua ese Olympics ebu nanim tienti nya ade a homo cap no obemo mo abebo biem
as an Olympics. Last year, we invited Olympics. At the last day there, they would draw. I would never and never call Olympics to play a match between them as an Olympics. They showed disrespect to me, and I will never forget it. But I'm making sure, I will make sure that if I'm reading a match, I will never read a match between us and Olympics. Thank you.
Entino ni Aibonte otosumienu abufuo na odekasaye oko Mediama Sporting Club omo asoya omo new goalkeepers trainer Isaac Amakwenka ne no siakan Edemakuma Asante Kotoko obaye no wachechemu emmoa oba ede abeboa Mediama wo mo boboko no.
I would say our philosophy is based on the team's direction and team's philosophy. So the goalkeeping department, our main objective is to, uplift the goalkeeping department. We give it a facelift and also try to make a very good impact in the league. So my philosophy is to train good talent for the club Mediama. Goalkeeping department is going to have a very special training that will bring out good talent for the club. Goalkeeping, the technical ability is one, physical abilities, movements in the poles, a whole lot. Goalkeeping is a very broad department, so we are going to touch every aspect of the goalkeeping. So like I mentioned earlier, we have to tackle on their mental, you have to psych your goalkeepers.
Yeko amanone na Olympic Games no eguso ekoso ewo Paris ene na emema ne football bronze medal match no etodwa Morocco ene Egypt ena edebo ene game ne ba na wie na Morocco ahye Egypt kensia wo mo entumi anti bronze medal ewo mema football Morocco ena age ede esiom na so be highlight of game ene etodwa no.